Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob and this is Vintage by Jacob. If you are new here or you don't know who I am, like I said, my name is Jacob and I'm a full-time online reseller of vintage and basically any type of clothing I can get my hands on and sell online. I am a full-time reseller on the Poshmark app, and that is where I make my full-time income. I also sell items through my Instagram page, which I'm having a ton of fun with, curating really cool photos and content for the Instagram page. So if you'd like to check that out and just see a more sneak peek of what I do and my business operations, go check it out here, and I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm also fairly new to the YouTube game, but I am having a blast with it and I am really enjoying making content for you guys to enjoy and learn from. If you guys would like to support my journey as a YouTuber and a business owner, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like this video, subscribe to get updated on all my latest content, and also leave a comment in the comment section down below, whether it's feedback, criticism, or you just want to talk. That would be super rad. With that being said, I think I have a really cool video for you guys today. I'm basically going to go through and show you guys the top 5 items I'm wearing this fall, transitioning into winter season currently. These are 5 items that I'm wearing on a regular basis from my personal closet. These are not items for sale. These are kind of just the styles I've been rocking and like what I've been really comfortable wearing and feeling good about. And like I said, I live in Minnesota and it is fall transitioning into winter right now, so the temperatures are dropping drastically, so a lot of these items are going to be outerwear pieces and maybe heavier layering type pieces, but these are my favorite items from my closet that I'm wearing right now, and I'm super excited to show you guys. So I'm just going to dive right in and let's take a look at the first item. Alright, so this first item is a jacket, and that is what I'm going to be starting with. I actually have 2 jackets on this list, and this is my first one. This is more of a lighter jacket, I suppose, compared to the other one, but this is actually a item that I recently thrifted. I actually found this in a thrift store down in Arizona recently on my latest trip to Arizona. This is actually a Ralph Lauren. It's from the Chaps division, but it's a Ralph Lauren blanket line, super nice dark wash denim jacket. And the reason why I really like this jacket, first of all, it fits me like perfect. Like, it's the perfect size for me. It's slightly big enough that I can wear something underneath, but it just feels like it hugs my body super well. And I also love the blanket lining on this jacket. I think it's super rad. It adds like a really cool Western vibe to it, and it just feels super soft and nice and really cozy when you're wearing the jacket. And lastly, I really like all the details that this jacket has, such as the leather collar. It has corduroy details on the bottom inside hems, inside the collar, on the inside cuffs too, and I don't know, all around just like the craftsmanship and the thought that went into this jacket is super rad. And it's a Ralph Lauren piece, which I've always been a very big fan of, so it's something that I'm really happy to have in my wardrobe. I said earlier, I picked this jacket up at a thrift store. I got it for 10 bucks at a Goodwill in Arizona. But this type of jacket isn't exclusive to Ralph Lauren. You can find jackets like this all day long at the thrift store. Just a really cool vintage denim jacket. I think they're a staple piece in any wardrobe, and this currently is my new favorite denim jacket. Oh, I forgot to mention one other cool detail. I really like this big fat leather Ralph Lauren tag on the back. That's it. Alright, next up we have a t-shirt. And like I said, the weather is getting colder, so I'm not wearing a ton of t-shirts. I'm more wearing like sweatshirts and button-down shirts and jackets, but this is a t-shirt I have definitely been wearing as of recent, and I'll show you why. So this is a vintage Minnesota Vikings t-shirt. This one is actually from the year 2000, and this t-shirt fits me perfectly. It's kind of like the vintage oversized tee that you would expect. I love the wash on it. It's on the Lee Sport tag, and I mean, for reasons pretty obvious. Like I said, I'm from Minnesota. I'm a super big Minnesota Vikings fan, even though we are having a very rough season so far. I still endure watching every single game, and this is typically my t-shirt of choice that I wear to the games. I'll layer this with a button down or sometimes just on its own, and it's just kind of like my favorite vintage tee currently. Like I said, this is from the year 2000, so it's 20 years old. It's not like a super rad 90s piece or something, but I love the graphic. It almost gives me like an old school WWE vibe, or like a NFL Blitz vibe. It's just like a super rad in your face graphic, and I think that's why I really like this shirt. And like I said before, the wash and just the feel and like the on the body feel of the shirt is ultimately the reason why I like it so much. And this is kind of my staple vintage t-shirt for the fall going into the winter season, and also my game day t-shirt. So yeah, Minnesota Vikings t-shirt. Let's move on. Alright, so here is the next item I've been wearing a ton of, and this is a super rad item. I'm super excited to show you. This is actually, I should have buttoned it up, but this is actually a Tommy Hilfiger fleece button-down shirt. So why I really like this shirt is because it's just a nice oversized button-down shirt. It's almost like a flannel, but it is 100% fleece. So this thing is super cozy. It's almost like wearing a blanket on you. It is so like, it's just so nice to wear. It's so cozy, it's so comfortable, and it's a nice oversized fit. Here's a little better look at the tag. It's a nice oversized fit, so it just kind of like the denim jacket, it just like hugs my body super well, and I just feel super relaxed and comfortable in it. And I think that's the reason why I like it so much. And also, this pairs really well with the last Viking shirt I showed you guys. I think it looks super dope going over the top, especially because the Minnesota Vikings football color is purple, and this is a nice like mellow purple color. But yeah, and it's super lightweight too. I think I also really like that. Super subtle. It's just got the small Tommy patch right there. Not patch, the small Tommy embroidery right there. So it's a super subtle shirt. Great fitting, super warm, super cozy, super comfortable, and that is ultimately why it's one of my favorite pieces for this season. Alright, moving along, my next item is actually an item I'm wearing, and it is this Carhartt duck canvas hat. I love this hat. I've been wearing it. You've probably seen it in a lot of my previous videos. I wear it all the time. It's kind of my go-to hat right now that I can just wake up, you know, get dressed, throw this hat on. It goes with almost anything. It's a really nice classic Carhartt color. And I also like it too because as I've been wearing it more, it starts to get more and more faded with the sun and the wear, which I think is a really cool feature. It kind of gives it a really cool like vintage patina also. This is not a vintage hat. I actually got this hat, I believe, at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think it was like 15 bucks. But for 15 bucks, just to have an awesome go-to hat you can throw on with anything. Don't have to worry about it. It's a classic American Carhartt style. I just love that. I also love the patch on the front. I mean, the hat is so subtle and so simple. Like, that's just the reason why I love it so much. Much like a lot of the other items in my wardrobe, it just fits so nice on my head. It wears like a glove, like, and that's ultimately like the reason why I like it so much. So yeah, pretty low-key item, but I've been wearing this a ton, and I think it's a perfect piece going into the winter time because it's kind of like the end of summer. It's getting cold. Carhartt, like the rugged American hardy wear. I don't know, it just gives me that type of vibe, and I think that's why I like it so much. Alright, enough about the Carhartt hat. This is the last item I'll be showing you guys today, and this is a heavy winter coat. Well, winterish type of coat. This is a Filson double mackinaw wool cruiser jacket. And if you've never heard of the Filson company, it's similar to Carhartt. It's like an old school American rugged, like outdoors type company. And basically, I picked this jacket up secondhand. It was still super expensive. It was like 250 bucks. But this is their flagship jacket. This is an older one. This one is probably from the 80s. But these jackets are like legendary. New, they're like around $500. So I definitely got a pretty good deal on it. But these things wear like iron. They're super warm. It's just this really like what you can imagine, like your grandma's blanket wool. Super heavy duty, super scratchy. It's really not that comfortable of a jacket to wear unless you're wearing a long sleeve shirt under. But this thing, like I showed in one of my previous videos, it started snowing the other day. This thing is a tank when it comes to cold weather, and that's why I've just thrown it into my wardrobe. And I also really like the style of it. as brands like Carhartt and like workwear inspired companies become more popular, this is just honestly the all-around jacket to throw into that for the winter time. So it's totally functional, and I think it looks super sick as well, and that's why I included it on this list. I guess one last bonus item, I'll throw it in there really quick. You can see it in all the B-roll shots I included in this video, are these Dickies, just classic fit pants. They're just super timeless, black. I cuffed the bottoms, and yeah, that's kind of the go-to pant I've been wearing with all these different items as well. So just wanted to throw that in there as well, bonus item. And that is all. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I've been wearing this fall, winter time. I'll do more videos like this in the future. I had a ton of fun making this and kind of curating the items that I've been wearing, and my wardrobe is constantly changing, so in the future you guys will see a whole bunch of different like styles and sides of what I wear throughout the season. So like I said earlier, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to be notified on all the new content I'm uploading, hit the subscribe button. If you have any feedback, criticism, or you just want to talk, hit me up in the comment section down below. Like I said, this is Vintage by Jacob, and I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so 3 times a week, trying to put out quality content for you guys that you can enjoy and learn from. That is ultimately my goal on this channel. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.